Hey everybody, this is Dream, and today I'm going to be reviewing Blind Postman. Blind Postman is developed and published by Frame Games. It released on September 24th. It is $3.99 on Xbox. This is an ID at Xbox title game, and it is a puzzle game genre. So this game is very similar to Active Neurons, as in that you're basically going to be rolling around the levels, trying to find the exits, trying to pick up these little collectibles. They're going to help you get around enemies and things of that nature, and to complete the game. Basically, you're going to utilize different things like the background, or sorry, I should say the like stuff that's either the walls or these little things that you run over that will pop up in the ground so that you can maneuver to different places. And there's also going to be some other people on the ground that you can push to move around to help you progress through each level. The game is very easy. It's a little bit easier than Active Neuron games, I think, and it's pretty straightforward too on the difficulty of the achievements. Basically just have to play the game and beat the game. Obviously, picking up the little collectibles is part of the game, but those are not hard at all. I kind of expected the game to be a little bit harder than it is, because like even as you ramp up in like Active Neurons, it gets a lot harder. But in this one, it really just stays pretty simple as you progress through the game. They do ramp up in difficulty a little bit, but it never got very difficult to me. So overall, it's a pretty straightforward game. As for the achievements in the game, they're not going to take you too much amount of times. If you use a guide, it'll take you under 40 minutes, and I think Dwaggy Knight actually has a good guide up. But if you just play it naturally, it's probably going to take an hour or two. But it's a short game, and it's not too bad. It's pretty easy achievements perspective. Um, the only real gripe I really have with the game is that it's too short. So, they could definitely have added more to it. Hopefully they'll put a sequel out to the game. For the price tag, though, it's actually pretty good. Being only a few bucks, being $3.99, I think. So that's not a bad price, because, it's a pretty short game, but it's also fun for what it is. So I'm going to give the game a 7.5 out of 10. I think that, like I said, the only real drawback is just that it's a little bit too short, and maybe it's not difficult enough for some people. But overall, it's a good little game. So if you want a quick 1,000, or you want a nice little fun game that you can kind of just play and use your brain a little bit on, then this is the game for you. That's pretty much all I got for this one. If you do pick it up, let us know in the comments what you think, and have a nice day.